Hello and welcome. Diabetes the Second here with some Dragon Warrior Randomizer Archfield Monk. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Monday evening. I'm gonna go ahead and get things readied up here. Looks like we've got another quick hot start here. Oh, we had a last-second entrance, so not quite. Glad to hear you're doing well. Doing well mostly here. It was a weird day, but nothing wrong with that. Not every Monday is has the same feel as other Mondays. They're generally kind of awkward and meh. But at the same time, meh, you know, not too bad. Glad to hear it. Hey, Steel Golem, welcome in as well. I will do my best. Fat Boy, welcome in as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the study break, I suppose, so yep, maybe some good timing. Hope for some good luck in this race as well. Hopefully do well on your exam this Friday. Fair enough. We'll just have to see how the week goes. Not sure how much we'll stream. It's always kind of random. Just depends on when races crop up and whether or not I have the interest and the time to participate. Do have the summer tournament finals this week, so I would imagine that any nights that are busy on that front may not have casual races. Plus, you know, it's also that time of year. Anybody who's in school, you got midterms and stuff like that. Love the slime emote, Steel Golem. There's a good number of them out there. They're all a little bit different, and they're all just as awesome. As soon as our last entrant readies up, we'll be underway here. They've checked the sum, it matches. Alright, they've readied up, so we'll be underway here momentarily. Good luck, have fun. Let's head into the randomized world of Alfgard. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my, that is a lot of pressure. I will do my best. Thanks for the good luck. Starting with Torch. Death Necklace, no spells, 12, 15, 24, 0. Oops. Decent starting strength. We could look for a town nearby and see if we can sell the Death Necklace somewhere. Definitely a possibility. Three, 118, and hurt. Well, that opens things up a little bit. We'll need to take a death first, though. Oh, that is not zone 1 or 2. Hey, Tanuki Monster, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Oh yes, the D colon. The great things that you can do with combinations of emotes from different channels. The unintended interactions. Level 3, 7, 1, 3, 0, and heal. Death necklace in the throne room, as well as a torch. Decent starting stats, 5, 4, 6, 0. So we definitely could look for a town to see if we could sell the death necklace. The fact that we got hurt at level 2 and heal at level 3 probably means that was not the right call, but, you know, until you start playing, you don't know that that's going to be the case. Torch definitely could have been big. No question. If we had less strength. Fortunately, we had enough that, you know, we were able to fight up to level 2 no problem. Depending on the seed, like I said, torch or fairy water could be incredibly important to getting a good start. Not a lot of MP here at level 4. Still just 8. Torch could also be really helpful if you're not super confident navigating dark dungeons. 14, 3, 1, 0 again. Strength, though, pretty much makes hurt, at least on the 0, 1, 2 enemies. Kinda obsolete, so we can use those for heals instead. We could also try heading into Zone 2. I think we saw a Poltergeist before. Can't seem to access it directly to the south. That's gonna be a death refill. Oh, got away. But not that time. I'm not sure if that's a dead end. Certainly could be. Yes, we were pretty thoroughly dispatched. Gobbled up whole. Love to go up to the north there and try out that Wraith Knight, but we just don't have enough HP and or defense to give that a go yet. Nice crit. Demon Knight, not what you want to see either. So unfortunately, it seems all the diagonal zones that we've accessed so far are just, well, at least for the enemies that we've seen, not good. Things like Warlocks, well, we can try north, see if we can access Zone 2 this way. Wolves have hurt more. Great. That's wonderful. Streamlabs putting out the reminders. I do have a Discord channel. We don't do a whole lot with it, at least at the present moment, but it is there. I also upload race VODs to YouTube. Occasionally we'll do some Seeds of the Week as well. I've run a few, I just haven't commentated or uploaded them. Lovely. Yeah, it's a decent number of deaths in a very short time frame. Probably the right call is to just grind out the level, at least this one, and see what happens. Next enemy will give it to us. Always looking for that next town, that next cave or search tile or something. 1014. What an empty level. Okay, we found the zone boundary. Dang. Can we take out a Wyvern if we get first strike? With 36 HP and no defense? It's not impossible, but it's not exactly the most likely either. was going to try to go a bit to the southeast here, but looking at the numbers, we're only a couple of encounters away from level 7, so perhaps we'll aim for that first. Druins have hurt more. We didn't know that. We barely survived. We get the kill. This skeleton will give us level 7. Again, any stats across the board would be helpful here. 0, 1, 1, 5. Sleep and return. Sleep is interesting. That could open up some of the higher value enemies in surrounding areas, particularly the Wyvern. Of course, we don't know what other enemies are in that zone. Demon Knight's not susceptible to sleep for the most part. Knight's about a coin flip, but would take probably on average 4 hurt casts to kill. Wyvern's 3. Star Wyvern's too much. Could go for wolves. If we put them to sleep, they can't cast Hurt More on us, and at 37 HP, it's about a coin flip whether or not Hurt More kills us in one hit. I agree, Fat Boy. Stuff running away is going to very quickly become extremely detrimental to us. I think poltergeists are probably the strongest things that can run. The fact that we're not one-shotting consistently enemies like that, that could be big. Nice, excellent move. Moves us to within 50 XP of the next level. But do poltergeists just run away 100% of the time now? Fact check, it's only 25%. Just not for me. Seriously, how many 1 in 4s is that in a row with poltergeist? 4 or 5? Five or 6? Oh my gosh. Double min roll on the magician, both of them run away. You've got to be kidding. Finally, level 8. What happened to the wolves again? 15-0-1-0. Heal more and outside. Looking like this might be the northwest corner of the map. Hard to tell if it's the northern border exclusively, at least based on what we've seen. I agree, the fact that they keep letting me swing once and then running just wastes additional time. Very, very true. Okay. Didn't make it any farther to the southwest. One of the reasons I went that direction is just, believe it or not, because there's swamp there. People have a general tendency to avoid swamp because it does damage to you. So sometimes that can be an advantage if there's something critical there. And we can pick it up sooner than they do. Metal slime, let's go. Ah. Aha, a cave. We were close to seeing this before, we didn't quite see it. Mountain cave. 5 chests in here, if we can dig them out. Cash. Haven't found a town to spend it in yet. Ah. Not sure if ASMR from me is really what anybody is on Twitch for. I sincerely hope not. I do try to be a generally calming presence. Not gonna be super excitable. Generally. Blue dragon. Ow. Well, we got one treasure chest that we can't use. Yeah, definitely a challenge. I mean, there are clear areas that we can attack, fight enemies, and gain experience points. It's just they're generally not the best areas because there's low-tier enemies that don't give it a lot, or you have enemies, for example, the wolf here, that have bad abilities, or things that run from us because we have too high of strength and no equipment. Also, our ability to sustain ourselves is super bad. We have low agility, low HP. Skeletons apparently have heal more, even though we've killed like 10 of them. Never seen it. Another cave and a town. Let's check the town out first. 2 towns. Town is coal. If it's sword or something, then we're way behind. It's the token. Okay. Makes me feel slightly less bad. Okay. Bottom of the map. And Remolder with keys, we can buy 5. So, big finds. Again, we just have to kind of hope that we're not the last one to find these. I mean, 25 minutes in isn't exactly fast, and these aren't that far from the castle. If good equipment is available here, we've already seen a broadsword, magic armor, silver shield. Flame sword is really the only thing that could be better. If a gold grind's available in the treasury, we have Mountain Cave just off to the west, or east rather. Flame sword is here. Got a little single-minded, might as well. We didn't get a chance to check the cave, but this does send us back home to very quickly get a look at what's in the treasury. We've got the herb. We've got the wings. We've got the gold, so gold grind available. And the harp. So I think pursuing a gold grind is our next objective. We'll check the basement here. Swamp North. Since we made the walk, we'll just try to walk our way through, I guess. See if we can get lucky and kill a rogue scorpion. Unlikely, but possible. Less likely if it casts Heal more. Okay. Given our stats and our lack of ability to really do a whole lot other than slowly grind on weak enemies, I think pushing to get a gold grind out of the mountain cave is critical right now. Might not be the easiest, but we only need to pick up 2 chests to activate it. Nice. $40 damage. That's exactly why we need some equipment. Yeah, the only difficulty is if you spend a lot of time rediving over and over. Can really add up pretty quickly. But given what we saw, I think this is definitely the right call. Plus, we're not talking about slight equipment upgrades or something, we're talking about big equipment upgrades. We're talking Flame Sword, Magic Armor, Silver Shield, all the best stuff that many can buy. Well, we look forward to having you, Fat Boy. I know it's been a while. I know the time zone thing is probably still going to throw a wrench into a lot of that. The daytime races seem to have slowed down. I think some of the push for that was individuals who were in the tournament and looking for some daytime practice or something. Because tournament races were usually happening in the evenings and there really wasn't a whole lot of casual race action. I wouldn't be surprised if there's kind of a slowdown to the stop to the early, well, early from my perspective here in the US. Race times, but you never can tell. Hey Angro, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good Monday night. We're just grinding up some cash. And yes, we're level 8, over 30 minutes in. And our stats are terrible. Just give me like 1 minute, let me come back with some equipment, and I would be happy to take you down, Mr. Wraith Knight. Oh, this could be a good zone. Yeah, 38 HP and agility in the 20s. Not exactly a good recipe for being able to run from literally anything, or surviving almost literally anything. But hey, we just got 44 extra defense. With some slight resistance against Hurtmore too, so that helps. Yeah, I used to be a little bit either careless or risky when it comes to gold grinds and such, and I think I got burned enough times that I realized it's critically important that you save. No matter how easy you think the walk is about to be, the game has a way sometimes of proving you wrong. For example, but what's happening here in this fight should give you a pretty good idea of what our stats are. We're not defense breaking the Wraith Knight even with magic armor silver shield at level 8. The cave will have to wait for a moment. Battle Scorpion gets us exactly enough XP for level 9. Let's see how this goes. 14 more power, we're very strong. 3, 2, 1, no spell. Well, it's either the grave or Swamp South. Betting it's the grave. It is. Fighter's Ring. Dragon Scale. Gold. Nice crit. Unnecessary based on our first attack, but I will take it. Yeah, this is not your typical Pilgrim build. We're going non-traditional. There it is. Always hard to grab that set of stairs. Nice crit. Areas out in the open are also kind of challenging. I mean, that's the most challenging. If you know the dungeon layouts, bonking around isn't too bad. But it becomes basically what you saw that I did there was bonk into the corner and then backtracked. But even that requires, you know, some inexact movement, but at least it's somewhat standardized. Kind of a lot of it in the grave specifically. Wizard prevents us from getting the last treasure chests. So we've orphaned 1 chest in the grave, 3 chests in the mountain cave. I think we're gonna head back to the grind. Hey Storm and Luke, welcome in. Yeah, kind of a slow seed for the most part, but we're about to accelerate, I think, much faster now. We just picked up lots of good equipment. We found a zone here to the south that looks pretty decent. Brakes have heal, apparently. Also hurt. I think so far the big story is just we are absolute glass cannons. Over 100 attack power, agility in the 20s, 40 max HP, and only 18 MP. So extremely unbalanced. Part of the difficulty with that is, until we just picked up a bunch of equipment, when you're a glass cannon like that and you're relying solely on strength, enemies can start to run away pretty easily because their ability to run is based on your strength. If your strength exceeds theirs, they can run from you. But without any equipment, we weren't strong enough to one-shot them, so we were punching once, and then they were running before we could kill them. So it kind of left us in an awkward position of very, very slow grinding, because not only is the XP slow, 19 more strength, holy moly, 6, 18, 23. What an absurd level. Well, there's some of the HP and MP that we've been lacking for the last 40 minutes. Ooh, Druid Lords have sleep. Not really a problem, though. We have so much defense at this point that it really doesn't make much difference. Probably almost had a better chance to two-shot it than run away from it. And that's pretty remarkable. Potentially, I could check the spike tile. Anything that's on one is very, very easily gonna punch us to death, but if they have any weak abilities, we could take advantage of it. $90 strength, I believe. So we're looking at, yeah, 132 attack power with Erdrick Sword. Oh, AG with the host. Appreciate it. Welcome in OAG. So far, so good, for the most part. We are a glass cannon of sorts. Tons of attack power, little HP, and we somehow ran away from an Armored Knight. The Fabergé Pilgrim. It seems like it. We are definitely fragile like that. Beautiful, but fragile. 30725. Didn't see what the spell was there. Stop spell. But OAG doing spooky games October. Not familiar with the one that he's playing now. The House in Fata Morgana. Interesting. Got a cool name. Armored Knights with Stop Spell. Well, 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 well. Perhaps we should cast Stop Spell. Should have cast Stop Spell, to clarify. Or I could just crit it, you know. Calculated. Intended. Clearly. Yes, we are up to 65 whole max HP. What a tank we are. Oh. Fun. Why? Every time OAG shows up, this happens. Every time. Guess what our max HP is? Guess what the minimum possible roll for Dragonlord Breath is without Erdrick's armor? Hint, they're the same number. Oh no. We are on fire. If we had Erdrick's sword, we could one-shot and grind Metal Slimes, I'm pretty sure. Because that's 12 more attack power, that would put us at 135? Yeah. We could be Metal Slime grinding with Erdrick's sword. That's nuts. Well, we got that one the old-fashioned way. Come on. Brian-style enemy Golem? This is gonna punch us too hard. Gosh, yeah, 43? Even a mineral max roll kills us. I don't have a flute, right? No. Just a cheeky attempt to take one out. 43, good lord. Yeah, I didn't think so. One more swing, we are probably decently likely to kill it. Unfortunately, when it can hit us for 40 plus, we only have 65 HP, that's not gonna work. Here's a hint, don't fight golems when they can punch you for 45 when you only have 60 HP. It's a good hint. Probably already knew that. Didn't need me to tell you. But now you know. Rainbow Star Wipe. Not the worst idea to full dive the rest of the grave, or mountain cave rather. 3 chests there we haven't identified. Oh, that's an interesting landform. Honestly, I should probably go back to grinding. Our agility is awful. We're not gonna be able to run from anything. Nice crit. I try to make learning fun. We learn math by playing games. Edutainment, they call it. 21723. We have 35 agility at level 12. Yikes. Now there's Charlock. Oh, this map's gonna be a disaster, I can tell. It's gonna be overlapping like anything. Yeah, that's critical dodge. Yikes. Regular dodge. Yeah, triple R level is like really good, right? It's not. It's really not. There's a town down here. And it keeps going, too. Cantlin. Don't check the shop, there's nothing there for you. Coordinates, though, perhaps. Or perhaps not. Coordinates can be a bit of a challenge sometimes. They're not always the most fun thing to dig out, literally. But sometimes they can be a bit of a game changer, depending on your approach to them. Dead end down here past Cantlin, and we do have some map overlap, so that'll be fun when we do some map analysis in the post-game. Oops. Yeah, sometimes with these rivers that run through continents, you can get some really interesting formations. I'm trying to remember when that was added into the mapping algorithm. Somewhere around 2.1.2 maybe? Before that, you typically had lots of big, blobby continents. Thick with 2 C's. Or 3 C's, oh boy. That is... I don't know. That's a bit more than I was built to handle. Well, there is that sound clip that OAG has and used on his channel where I talk about how he's got that thick boy energy. It's a good one. Nice crit. Totally not necessary. We'll take it. Eastern edge of the map. At least it sure seems like it. I'm guessing we're gonna loop back up toward Swamp Cave unless this dead ends. first, level 13. Perhaps some agility, perhaps some HP. 0, 3, 6, 4. And hurt more. Dead ends. But was in fact a little agility and HP. We also did not learn Repel. First fun police sighting. I cast Hurt More. And it has Sleep. Fun. It's that bad combination of having something in a slot that you haven't been used to the entire seed. And then, of course, a dangerous enemy with a trolley ability. That too. No fairy water. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, with 38 or whatever agility is that we have, it's not I mean, it's still unlikely that they'll back attack us, but it's, you know, not entirely surprising. Yep. They've been trolling us since the beginning. They troll us even to this day. We also did not learn Radiant yet. Yeah, the map, I mean, honestly, the map hasn't been too terrible. I do have one open-ended arrow down by Hole in Mulder, which may not actually be there. I'm not sure if there was any land to the east. We'll check it. We might need to deep dive the grave anyway. But yeah, especially with dying so often and doing short bits of exploration here and there, the map can definitely become very confusing if you're not drawing something out. At least for me. Nice crit. You can just cast Hurt More on these guys, don't even need to attack them. Fairy water. Stones. That's the last quest item. Still need to find the Turn-In Caves, still need to find Erdrick's stuff. His equipment, specifically. Possibilities. We have one chest left here in the mountain cave, we got one chest left at the bottom of the grave. 3 chests in the back of Garenham. Stones to Cave, Tablet Cave, Hawksness. So still plenty of options all in different places. And very Small chances at each location too. Only Garenham has multiples. And Charlock, of course, for Erdrick stuff. Wings. Another cave. This also looks to be the bottom of the map. Staff turn-in. Nice. Golem is still a problem. Slightly less so with slightly more HP. You can still see you can hit us for 43. Really? Max roll? Almost max roll? It's nuts. Why are you like this game? Right, sleep. I should probably try stop spell. Did work. Oh boy. Another near max roll, exact lethal. Just bonkers. Appropriate. Irritating, but appropriate. Tanuki Monster coming in with a call to the fun police who just ended our day in the worst way possible. Thanks for the support, I do appreciate it. Even if it is laughing at my expense. I mean, commiserating with me as we take on this journey together, as we find a town just off screen. And it's Breck, so who cares? Thanks again so much, Tanuki Monster, for the support. Always appreciated. That area to the north looked like the area that we found south of Cantlin a few minutes ago. That would be my guess. Spectres with Hurtmore. Almost certainly the eastern edge of the map, and I think this is quickly going to dead end, or not dead end, but loop around into where we were, where we died to the golem a few minutes ago. I think. Perhaps not. There's a bit of contiguous land to the west that I do need to double check, make sure there isn't something hiding in the middle. Yeah, down there to the south is where we died to the golem. This is Staff Cave. No, Stone's Cave. So there was a... See? That's what I'm saying. There's a location here hidden in the middle, and it's got a torch, so who cares? Great. Hope we can check it off the list. So there's that. So I think that just about eliminates this continent. Meanwhile, level 14, hopefully we can get off the 30s of agility. Yes, we can. 0292. This is Mountain Cave. Unreal. The 3% dodge. 97% of the time, it doesn't work every time. Let's call it a calculated death warp so we can get to the Swamp Cave faster. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't cast Hurtmore because I wanted to die secretly. Yeah. So we are still orphaning the one chest at the bottom of the grave. It's worth keeping in mind. Oh, we've gotten a little bit of luck with the metal slimes as many times as we've seen them. That said, I mean, again, honestly, with Erdrick's sword, we could be doing a grind of metal slimes. Wow, there was a town right here. And it's Garenham. A little frustrating. It was, what, 2 tiles off screen to the east and we went west? Loot. Torch. Armor. Well, we could have... well, we could have had the armor about 20 minutes ago. Tablet Cave and Hawk's Nest now the only things out here. Still looking for the sword. And not using Hurtmore because reasons, I guess. So again, it kind of comes down to, like, what do you think, or where do you think things are going to be? We've got the bottom chest in the grave, which is 1. We've got the Tablet Cave, which we haven't found. We've got Hawk's Nest, which we also haven't found. Michael, welcome in. Hopefully you're enjoying the race. Thanks for the follow. Thou art a follower. I think I've only found the one cursed belt. So, no guarantee that Hawk's Nest has anything if and when we find it. But if you're new here, and since I don't think I've seen you chat here before, I'm Diabetes the Second, play a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Also do some other randomizer speedruns, things like that. Feel free to join in the chat whenever you choose, if you choose. And we learned Propel at the last level, which I didn't notice and should have. Alright, Hawk's Nest it is. Let's look at the Tablet Cave out here somewhere. Unless I've missed it. You check your blood sugar and you check it off and... Which you should. If that's a thing that you need to be concerned about. Stop spell first. And don't cast Hurtmore. Thou hast found the Erdrick Sword. And thou hast acquired level 15. If we have the HP, I think we're good to go. 3, 4, 1, 9. We do not. Do we try to grind metal slimes in the swamp cave? We could definitely one-shot them. Do we try to grind our way through Charlock? Do we get max rolled by another red dragon and barely die? Apparently that one. Bonkers. Been way too much of that this seed. What's your range? 20 to 41? How much did you roll? 41? How much HP did you have? 40? Okay. Yeah. Bottom of the grave, not necessary, fortunately. Tablet, not necessary. Radiant for funsies, I suppose. Not sure if this is a good or bad idea. In fairness, I should be safer than that, knowing that it is a possibility. But you're right, I might have had like 39 or something. I wasn't paying that close of attention. The fact that this zone kind of sucks otherwise is probably not an endorsement of it for a grind. Rogue Scorpions are okay. Again, theoretically, we could, like I said, just dive Charlock. We have extra heal mores. Might not be the worst play. But guess what our agility is? 44! At level 15. That is absurdly low. And you're seeing it on display here. We have Erdrick's armor, silver shield, dragon scale, and we are not repel. Well, I guess I don't have repel up, but we would not be repelling knights or demon knights at level 15, and we're clearly not because we're taking non-defense broken damage. This is a silly thing. This is definitely a silly thing. Worst comes to worst, we just grind a little bit on the top floor or something. But considering at 140 attack power, 10 to 20 damage, 15 on average, we're looking at 10 to 11 attacks to win, and we have 13 heal mores. I mean, we could burn like 5 on the way down in the process of picking up the level. And still be fine. As long as we get up probably about another 7 HP. More significant problem is the number of times that we're going to be back attacked. Yeah. Also, red dragons with sleep. Now, we might hit level 16 before we even get to the stairs. Or not. AGI Charlock with 44 agility. What is this, a vanilla speedrun? This is the risk, though. This right here. Especially if the spell chooses not to work. And the red dragon chooses not to cast sleep. Down to 8 heal mores already. We're probably going to pick the level up and hit outside. Although it depends on what the stats are. Alright, we'll see what the level is right here. I would do 40 agility. 40 agility sounds good to me. Would be reasonable. 0, 17, 16, 0. Huh. Should I even consider this on 8 heal mores? Probably not. I think it's dumb. If we got any strength, I probably would have tried it. But just the fact that we have no guarantees of even getting down there without burning more heal mores. Math is still the same. 10 to 11 attacks to win 13 heal mores. We can burn like 5 on the way down, no problem. think the big gain of agility probably put us down to 50? 80? Yeah. 50 is a max roll from DL2. Still gonna play it safe on reds. It's a nice diamond floor. Alright, bottom floor, or bottom zone, rather, U-shaped floor. Likely to take it out with the next swing, but not guaranteed, so... We have the resources, let's be safe. Yes, we've failed a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 out of about 10 or so. It can have up to 9 out of 16 resistance. My guess would probably put it somewhere in the 3 to 5 range, just based on what we've seen. We've seen very little. It's very hard to extrapolate probabilities with so few trials. But we're very quickly running out of resources. Down to 7 heal mores, needing almost 11 attacks to win. I think this dive is just about dead. Depending on what the spike tile enemy is, well... This might do it here. Another miss. Another miss. Not repel. I would like to repel them, but... Another miss. And there's the sleep. The goal at this point is to try to pick the level up. We get any MP. We can heal it off. Need just 800 or so XP for the level. I wouldn't be surprised that way, although I mean, there's no fixed point by which the rubber banding of certain stats is going to happen, if it even happens. At least we didn't use any herbs. But I wouldn't be surprised if we pick up another double-digit agility at the next seed. Maybe even double-digit HP. Steel Golem, I don't even want to know. I just want them to go away. Yeah, we know we're not winning on this dive, so use the resources. One more red dragon or Golem will get the level. I'm interested to see what the spike tile enemy is here. It's a red, we know that we need to kind of budget our resources accordingly, if possible. Alright, level 17. 7, 3, 12, 26, wow. Stone Man with Dragonlord Breath. Well then. I wasn't expecting that. But now we know. Information is key. I would have preferred to just cast outside and walk to Cantlin versus this, but it's okay, I guess. Agility is still awful. Oops, gotta go this way and around. Hey O'Malley, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good evening. We're maybe in go mode? We'll have to see how the dive goes. This will be our third attempt. Sort of. Yeah, the sleep red dragons are still going to be a huge equalizer here. If they get a preemptive, which is not unlikely with 64 agility, or if stop spell misses. We are definitely in a position where they can take us out fairly early, or fairly easily, rather. But the extra strength plus the extra MP just widens that gap a little further and lets us use more resources on the dive. Now at 147 attack power, 11 to 23 range, 17 damage on average, only needing about 9 swings to win. But 16 heal mores. So we can burn like the equivalent of 8 on the way down. Still only repelling wizards, so we're gonna save our resources for heal mores and stop spells. Could use a Radiant, but again, let's save everything. If we can navigate in the dark, let's do it. Hey, one step after repel wears off, the only thing we're repelling we encounter. Figures. Yeah, red dragons can still hit us for almost 40, so you do need to be careful. Unfortunately, they're in 2 of the 3 zones. I mean, theoretically, we could just fight everything on the way down. And potentially even pick up level 18. No, it just means that we were thinking very much on the same wavelength, which isn't a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea or the right idea, but it is an idea that we both had, and it's very true. I mean, our odds of running against literally anything except red dragons and armored knights were still favored, so it's better than a coin flip. Doesn't mean that they're, you know, 80-90% odds or anything, but... we have the ability to try that, if we choose. Alright, that was the fork in the road down to the U-shaped floor. Sorry I wasn't narrating my path. Those are 2 pretty easy floors to navigate, fortunately. You can bonk your way through, no problem. Only one way to go. Most people can navigate their way through Swamp Cave, at least to the exits. Mountain Cave is generally not too bad either. The Grave and Charlock and Tablet Cave are where people start to struggle a bit. Nice crit. Where the heck have all the crits been on the red dragons? Of course. Back attack Golem. Rude. And we, out of herbs, are definitely not going to be doing any heal walking. Don't really want to use a heal more either. We'll just go for it. We'll heal more during DL1. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Or, you know, we'll just go for it. Stop spell is lovely this time of year. And DL2 doesn't back attack us, of course. We opened with 23. $37. $48. $67. $90. $110. $133. $155. We should be guaranteed to win in the next swing, but just in case my math is off, I don't want to do this again. $175, more than clears the range. Sends the Dragonlord packing. Well, I think we were in it right there until the end. If we were able to do it without having to do a second full dive, I think we just might have been able to pull this one out or close to it. This card had at least, yeah, I'm looking at the comments that people have posted in their NESCAR noted 2 full dives. DK noted a full dive at level 16. So it's interesting that he went at level 16. We're almost level 18. And it looks like EMP may also have gotten sniped by the DL2 breath on the Stone Man, not sure, or they just didn't know about it, which we also didn't. But in any case, thanks for the GGs, guys. Appreciate it. Tanuki Monster, Steel Golem, Fat Boy, Storm and Luke. We got it done. Took us a couple tries and some interesting late-game decision-making. Definitely would probably do things a little differently, although I'm not sure how differently you could really approach that. I think that was not a bad call. I think the way we approached the dive was also good. Just sometimes you get the luck, sometimes you don't. We encountered a lot of red dragons on our first time through, not nearly as many on our second full attempt, that is. sense of timing is spot on, sir. Spot on. Let's get a few things going here. That's not what I wanted. Snooki Monster with the 69-bit Puff Puff cheer. I think we needed it after how challenging of a dive and end game decision-making process that was. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sorry, I forgot to paste in there the results for this one. So we finished in 4th place. Officially 146.17. Total race field of 7. Nestcard finished at 138. DK a minute later at 139. EMP at 144. So still a couple of racers out there as well. So middle of the pack, and again, this one really kind of, I think, largely was going to come down to what your luck was going through Charlock. I mean, anytime you've got Red Dragons with sleep and low agility where running away is going to be the big determining factor. Decision making too, no doubt about it, plus the rest of the seed. Yeah, for sure. That's... Yeah, definitely the Red Dragons were sleeping, but yeah, we did miss a bunch. I would be interested to know exactly what their resistance was. There is a way to check, but we're not going to do that now. I would imagine it would probably be somewhere in the... Like I said, I still think it's probably low-ish, and we got unlucky. Either that or we were getting lucky previously. I still want to say probably somewhere around 4 or 5 out of 16, roughly speaking. All right, Fat Boy, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the race. Hopefully the studying continues to go well. Good luck for the test on Friday if we don't see you before then. Hopefully we'll catch you on the racing circuit here sometime soon as well. Pray harder to RNGesus. I mean, whatever we need to do, we will do. Working on getting the map up here real quick. For some reason, I have to reconnect the Bluetooth each and every time, even though they're set to pair automatically. It's okay, though. Considering the quality is significantly better than what we had been working with, I won't complain. What I probably should do I actually get a lot of light glare that way. Didn't think about that. Just knowing the camera orientation, it does not flip automatically exactly with this program, so unfortunately it requires the camera to be set in a specific orientation. I'm using a Bluetooth connection through a mobile phone, and it basically requires it to be tilted 90 degrees counterclockwise from whatever, but that also puts the camera on the extreme left side, and I'm right-handed, so pointing around the camera at the board becomes a little bit challenging because the camera itself, the phone itself, is in the way. But if I flip it the other way, then the camera is way at the bottom, and I get a lot of reflection from the ceiling, so it doesn't quite work the way I would like it to. Let's try that, actually. That might work. Enough delay. Let's look at the map already. Alright, so there's the map for this one. It is a bit overlapping, only in one spot right here. And really, if you just take this entire continent and move it slightly up this way, because I think that we saw that this area right here is right here in actuality, you could pretty much get an idea of what this map looks like in total. But this is the map I drew out for this particular seed. We started off here at Tanthagil. Decent enough starting stats, 12, 15, 24 HP, no MP, and no spells. We had the Death Necklace and a torch to start. And we walked out and were able to, you know, attack things in Zone 0 just fine at the start. Able to pick up a couple levels. We learned Hurt at level 2, Heal at level 3, so it gave us a little bit of oomph to take out some slightly bigger enemies. And then we started really to accrue a lot of strength as well. Level 5, 14 strength, and then at level 8, 9, and 10, 15, 14, 19 strength put us, I believe, all the way up to like 90 at that point. So we were very strong very quickly. Fortunately, not really a whole lot of stuff immediately around. We did see a mountain cave off to the east, but died pretty quickly because while the strength was accruing, we weren't getting agility and we weren't really getting HP. All of those gains up through level 10 were single digits, and most of them were in the 0 to 1 range for both agility and HP at levels 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So really doing a lot of exploration was a bit of a non-starter. Once we did go a little bit further to the south and found coal, we were able to pick up Erdrick's token there. We also noted the town of Mulder with keys. We saw that there was a gold grind available in the Tantial Treasury, and we made the push to immediately do a gold grind because in those two towns we found all the best equipment money can buy. The problem with high strength and low everything else is the fact that enemies that you can actually fight and survive against also can run away. And we talked about that quite a bit during the race. But once we picked up some equipment, there was a zone right in this area, and frankly, we probably could have stayed there a bit longer and perhaps made it a little bit easier on ourselves to explore later. But there was a zone specifically right here that had things like Metal Scorpions, Demon Knights, Droll Magi, I think, Druid Lords. Things that we could fight and survive a swing or two swings against by that point, especially with all that defense. So those became a good target and area for us to grind. We never made it through the entire grave. We got the first 3 chests the first time, and then I think a 4th chest. No, we were able to get 4 chests out of the grave on our first attempt. Didn't get down to the last one. We also were able to initially only get 2 chests, or 1 chest out of the mountain cave, then 2 for a gold grind, and then we eventually did finish it off. Didn't find anything of significance there. And then we finally got out to exploring the rest of the world. We didn't get through Swamp Cave in the basement the first time through, so we found Staff Cave, then we looped all around to Brecconary before finding Stones Cave down here to the south. Again, we at this point did have the harp, so we were able to do our staff turn-in. Stones Cave didn't have anything. Brecconary we skipped entirely. Second continent, when we did go across, Swamp Cave was here. Initially we went to the west and south, saw Charlock, we saw Cantlin. No coordinates available for us. Looped around, saw a dead end, and before we were able to continue exploring, we did take a death. So we kind of wrapped up anything else that we were going to do here on the Prime Continent. I think that's actually when we did finish diving Mountain Cave and finishing exploring down in this area, but we eventually came across again and discovered that Garenham with the Jerk Cave was like 2 steps off screen to the right of Swamp South. So if we had seen this, we would have been able to pick up the rest of the things we needed because Erdrick's armor was also here, which would have been pretty helpful for the walking regen. Jerk Cave for the turn-in. Then we just needed the sword. We had bottom chest in the grave. We had Tablet Cave, which we turned out to never find, and Hawksness left. We plus, you know, the 7 chests in Charlock. We did elect to seek out the remaining chests or searches. On the overworld, we did find Hawksness with a red dragon, and we were able to kill it and pick up Erdrick's armor. And I think at that point we were level 14, perhaps, and not sure how much more we were going to need in terms of levels. Our agility was absolutely atrocious. Like, sub 40. That's bad. Maybe I misspoke. Yes, Erdrick's armor was in Garenham, and the sword was in Hawksness. If I flipped those, I meant the other way. Sorry about that. Thanks for the correction. But it really kind of came down to, do we want to try to grind red dragons that have sleep in Hawksness, golems, which with the fairy flute, because they had such high strength, we weren't going to survive very long on just 88 HP. Do we use the fairy flute, which is slow, and try to grind on golems? The zone inside of the top of Mountain Cave and Swamp Cave had metal slimes in it, but it also had pretty much garbage otherwise. Or do we head into Charlock or look for something else on the overworld? And it's like, that's not an easy decision to make. We decided, sort of, we took a couple of battles against metal slimes and didn't really have much luck. We could one-shot them, but we just didn't get many encounters. So we decided, well, we have an overabundance of MP, so we can burn several Healmores on the dive. Let's see what Charlock is like. We'll do what we can. If we can pick up the level on the way and get enough HP and still have enough MP at the bottom, we'll win it. If not, we'll outside out and try again with more resources. And unfortunately, we had to do that twice. Initially going from level 15 to level 16, where we got enough HP to win and a big boost of agility to finally get us out of the 40s. But on our next dive, just way too many red dragons. They were in the top zone, they were in the bottom zone. They used sleep an annoyingly small amount of the time. And I say that sort of tongue-in-cheek, but also somewhat seriously, because some of the difficulty with the fact that they didn't cast sleep very much was we were taking a lot of damage in those fights. Because we were casting Stop Spell, and since we barely had enough HP to be over 100, every other attack we were having to heal more, for the most part. Occasionally, if they rolled low, we could go 2 attacks. And we were just fighting them because our odds of running are only about 30% at our current agility. So yeah, it was a very challenging idea, and unfortunately when we got to the bottom zone, we just... too many red dragon encounters. We took a look at the spike tile, which was good that we did because we learned that the Stone Man had Dragonlord Breath. That was good information to have, but I think that complete dive just took too much time. The question really becomes, and I think the thing to reflect on for this one is, was the dive and grind from level 15 the right way to go? Could I have done a grind on one of the other sources, whether that's Hawksness, Swamp Cave, or Overworld, or Metal Slime grind? You know, even if we went 1 level, who knows? Difficult to say. It would be one of the things to potentially look at to see what some of the other runners did, and analyze that and determine whether or not their approach was better, worse, or otherwise. It sounds like a couple of other runners also had experiences in Charlock similar to ours, where it took more than 1 try, but you know, you just never know. And there may not be a definitive, this was the better, best choice. It may just come down to the luck in the end, regardless of your choices. But still, at level 17, we still only had 64 agility. You're only talking 35%, if you're lucky, 35% chance to run from, probably at less than that, 30 to 35% chance to run from red dragons. So you're probably still going to be casting Stop Spell and trying to fight your way through. I agree, a tough decision with many different facets, and it's not even just a single binary decision, right? It's column A, column B, column C, column D, or E, none of the above. So who knows? Perhaps even something that's a combination, or, like I said, none of those. regardless, it's, you know, we did our best. I think we ran it as best as we could with the information we had. I certainly stand by the decision. I think it worked out as well as it could have. A little bit of luck, we finish a couple minutes sooner, and maybe we nab one of the higher spots. Maybe we get worse luck, and we fall a position or two. Who knows? It is what it is. That's why we race. If the results were predetermined, it wouldn't be fun.